Enhanced Team Member Performance, Module 3, Lesson 3, Situations that Hamper Team Efficiency, presented by Belma. There are several obstacles that lie en route to creating successful teamwork or a successful team. While some of these hurdles can be easily overcome by changes of attitudes, others need more work. Let us look at some of the obstacles that you may have to deal with when trying to build a successful team. Information on this is available on the first and second pages of your learner guide. You'll find information about closed-minded leaders, those who are not open to suggestions, they don't want to try new things. These are the people who are comfortable with what's been working for the past X number of years, and they don't feel that there is a need to change or improve. These leaders are very problematic because members of the team are not encouraged to think creatively and innovatively. This hampers an individual's growth prospects. Secondly, when we look at self-interest, when people are always looking out for themselves, they do not consider other members of the team. They do not understand that when I win, we win, we win, I win. It's a competitive mindset that is destructive for the team. Third situation, inconsistency. This happens when the team doesn't have clear guidelines for processes or systems to follow when performing certain tasks. If the leader does not ensure that there are clear, written, and accessible procedure documents, everyone tends to do what is right depending on the situation. The results of performing the same action will be different from one day to the next, from one person to the next. This inconsistency leads to team members feeling low because they might not know how to do something right or in the best way, and there's no one or document that gives them guidance. Fourthly, power struggles in teams that are caused by turf battles, trying to build own empires, dueling employees, backstabbing, self-seeking decision-making, ego trips, favoritism, passive aggression, poor judgment, poor communication. All these things are things that can waste time, valuable resources, as well as energy. They do not allow team members to reach their full potential. Getting people to work together when these are hovering above their efforts is near impossible. Finally, we can look at the differences or the diversity, which is necessary and welcome for learning and development to take place, but in some cases, this can be a bit complicated. Imagine trying to learn something from someone who looks and thinks exactly as you. This person agrees with everything you say, and they don't offer a different perspective. We need differences because there are strengths and weaknesses that lead team members to complement each other's strengths and weaknesses and use these to achieve goals. Teams that do not harness these differences, however they allow them to fester, they tend to not work well together. Leaders will do well by discouraging talks that can cause great emotional harm. For example, differences in political affiliation, our religious differences, gender comparisons. Even if these discussions take place during our break or after work times, discourage them or encourage constructive discussions where people are sharing information and learning from one another. Real synergy is the force that occurs when two or more agents work in concert. They work together so that the product of their combined energy is greater than the sum of the individual energies working independently. There are several principles of synergy that can be helpful. They are as follows. Synergy is always possible in any team. So it's quite important that you as a leader understand that. The amount of synergy possible is directly proportional to the amount of diversity within the team. The amount of synergy generated within a team is directly proportional to how much the team values and learns from its diversity. All members of the team will willingly contribute to synergy if they perceive from their individual perspective that their point of view will be fully and authentically considered when it is offered, their self-interests will be maintained or enhanced, but certainly not harmed. People feed off of each other's ideas. The different backgrounds create something that not one individual could have created alone. How can a supervisor or a team leader contribute to changing people's perceptions? Well, by encouraging team members to acknowledge experiences, skills, and knowledge and approaches of each other, the contribution their team members make to their work, especially by introducing different perspectives and ideas or allowing for different perspectives and ideas. The ways in which their own personal attributes and those of their colleagues complement one another and work together to deliver results. Walk the talk by demonstrating through your management style that you value and respond to the differences in your team members. Identify what each new team member needs from you as his or her leader. Review your management style and the message it sends out about your attitude